Everyone has an opinion on universal basic income. Almost nobody has read the actual research. Opponents say it will destroy the will to work, bankrupt governments, and create a generation of dependents. Advocates say it will eliminate poverty and render the welfare bureaucracy obsolete. Both sides are wrong in important ways. The evidence from 6 countries tells a more complicated and more interesting story. Finland, 2017. 2,000 unemployed citizens received €560 per month for 2 years, unconditionally. No requirements. No means testing. No bureaucratic check-ins. The result surprised almost everyone. Work motivation did not fall. It marginally increased compared to the control group. Mental health and life satisfaction improved measurably. The central objection to universal basic income, that free money makes people stop working, found zero support in the Finnish data. Stockton, California, 2019. 125 residents received $500 per month for 24 months. The headline finding was striking. Full-time employment among recipients increased compared to the control group. Recipients used the stability of a guaranteed income to take risks, pursue better opportunities, and invest in themselves in ways the control group could not afford. Mental health improvements were significant and measurable. Kenya, Give Directly, 2016, ongoing. The largest and longest-running study. Over 20,000 recipients across 12 years. Cash transfers created measurable economic multiplier effects in entire communities. Recipients accumulated assets. Children's outcomes improved. The standard objection that recipients waste money on alcohol and tobacco found no support in the data, just as it found no support in Finland or California. Manitoba, Canada, 1974. An entire town received near universal basic income for 5 years. The data was collected and then buried by an incoming government, and not properly analyzed until researcher Evelyn Forget uncovered it in 2011. What she found: hospitalization rates dropped 8.5%. Only 2 groups reduced their working hours. New mothers, who spent more time with infants. Teenagers, who stayed in school longer rather than entering the workforce early. Both outcomes are, by any reasonable measure, good. Germany, 2021 to 2024. The most rigorous European pilot to date. 107 recipients aged 21 to 40 received €1,200 per month for 3 years. The study was run by DIW Berlin in collaboration with the Vienna University of Economics, with a control group of over 1,500 individuals for comparison. Results published in April 2025 were unambiguous. Recipients did not reduce working hours. Mental health improved by a margin comparable to therapeutic intervention. At €1,200 per month among working-age adults, this is the most directly relevant study for European policy discussions. Across 6 studies on 4 continents, 3 findings are consistent. Work motivation does not collapse under unconditional transfers at the amounts tested. This is the most important finding because it directly contradicts the central political objection, and it has now been replicated 6 times. Well-being improves measurably, and local economic multiplier effects are real. Money given to people with lower incomes gets spent locally and stimulates broader economic activity. Here is where honesty requires pushing back against the more enthusiastic advocates. No pilot has been truly universal. Every study targeted a subgroup. Universality changes behavioral dynamics in ways you cannot extrapolate from targeted experiments. Inflation at national scale is untested. The amounts tested are mostly below subsistence. And administrative replacement of existing benefit systems has never been attempted cleanly. These are real gaps, and anyone claiming the case is settled is overstating what the evidence supports. The pilot evidence is genuinely encouraging on the questions it has tested. On the questions it has not yet tested, the honest answer is that we do not know. That is not a case for abandoning the idea. It is the case for larger, better designed pilots at national scale, with adequate amounts and genuine universality, in countries with the fiscal capacity to do it properly. Several European countries have that capacity. The question is whether they have the political will to use it before the labor market disruption makes the choice for them. Next week, the gross cost of universal basic income is cited at 73.5 billion Swiss francs in Switzerland. That number is almost entirely misleading, and opponents know it. We break down the actual fiscal model and show why the expensive choice is in action. Subscribe to Future Work Society on Substack and YouTube for weekly analysis on AI, automation, and the future of the social contract.